back again today, and I'm going to be taking you through a tutorial on how to pre-pull hair extensions before braids and how to make knotless braids. And these are just the items that we're going to be using for the video. Yeah, this is the extensions. I used more actually. I'm going to be using this comb, this Von comb, also my afro comb as shown, and my tooth comb for dividing the hair and for combing the hair, and also a pair of scissors for cutting the needed parts. And so we're going to take the first extension. This brand is called Expression, and we're just going to be opening it up and then loosening the braids. It's already braided. Yeah, now we have it this way. I'm cutting it into two because I want my hair long, and so this is what I'm going to be using on my hair. Yeah, so I've cut it into two, and now it's time to pull. And so you have to grab it firmly with your left hand the way it's shown, and make sure your index finger and your thumb are placed the way that is shown, and then you start to pull with your right hand, index finger, and your thumb also, but then you have to pull it softly. So you just pull it softly outwards. You want to pull it softly outwards. And so after all of that, it should look like this, and then you take your big comb and start to comb it from the bottom area. You just start to comb it from the bottom area, and then you see that if there are attachments sticking out, you have to pull it out and do it this way. And then there's also a technique I learned. You can do it the way that I'm doing. After pulling it, you just separate the hairs individually, and then you now start to comb. So combing would be easier. After combing the other part, you turn it the way that I did, and then you start to also comb it from the lower area. Sorry, I'm saying comb instead of comb. Anyway, and then you keep on combing that way, and then after that you see that the part that you've been holding is also needs combing because it's not smooth. And so you adjust your hands, take it to a different position so as to let you comb the uncombed part. So you just keep combing, and make sure your left hand is firmly holding the extension so it doesn't dismantle. So at this point it's smooth and I'm done combing, and so I'm just going to tie it and put it aside. It wasn't so hard, trust me, it's easy. Now these are the extensions that I'm going to be using. I actually use more of the red and the black. Now I'm just going to be taking you through how I make my knotless braids. This is just on a mannequin head. I'm also going to be doing it for myself, but I just want to take you through it in detail on this mannequin head. And so you just divide the hair into three, like so, as seen in the video. Yeah. And then after that, you want to braid just one part first. And so just hold it the way that you're seeing me hold it. Your thumb and your index finger holding the right part, and then you use your third finger, your middle finger, to help you take the hair at the other end, okay? And then this same process is repeated. So you take the hair in the middle, and then you use your middle finger to help you take the hair at the rightmost part. And then after that, this is when you start to add in your extensions. Yeah, so you hold it firmly like this and make sure you don't lose your grip. So you add the extension this way. Make sure that your left thumb and your index finger are holding it that way, and then you grab the hair in the middle and repeat the first step again. Just repeat the first step, and then once you're done with that step, you take the last extension and add it to your hair. And then you grab another hair, another extension, to add it, and you just repeat the same process, just the same way. It's really easy. It's really not difficult at all. Just make sure your grip is firm and tight, and so everything just flows after that. Okay, now the amount of layers of extension that you add depends on the size that you want your braid to be. Right now I don't want it to be too large. I want it to just be slim, and so I'm just adding 3 layers of extension. On my hair though, when I start making my hair, braiding my hair, I add 4 layers of extension, and also fat extensions because I'm making big box braids on myself. And so after that, you just start to braid normally. You just watch the way my hands are going. People braid differently. People have different techniques of braiding. This is just the way that I do mine. And so if you just want to do it like this, just follow what I'm doing. It's really not hard. It's really simple. And so I'm going to be taking you through how to add, so this is how it looks. And you'll notice that at this part, it's quite fat. So if you don't want it looking that way, you could start with a smaller first layer of extension, so it doesn't look bumpy and doesn't bulge out. So now I'm just going to be taking you through how to add extensions so it doesn't show. So you add it this way, the leftmost hair and the middle hair, and then you twist it in like so, and you take the right braid and you just twist it in also. So because you don't want it to be obvious that you just added an extension on top of it. And as you can see, it's not so obvious that hair was added at that point, and that's the whole point, so it can just flow seamlessly. You don't want bumps on your hair, you want it to look neat and nice. And so that's just it, and I hope you were able to follow, and I hope you were able to get it. If you tried, it's really not hard at all, and practice makes perfect, so don't worry. Now I'm going to be making my hair, so if you want to watch me make my braids, then proceed with the video. This is a mixture of coconut hair oil and peppermint oil. Almost finished. This is a mixture of eucalyptus oil, almond oil, castor oil, and hemp oil. And this is my leave-in conditioner, Sheer Moisture leave-in conditioner. It's so good actually. It makes your hair really, really soft. I don't know how I discovered it. I just ordered it. It worked for me. I'm going to be taking this and using it for my front hair because I really do not have edges. I don't have front hair. And hopefully it goes. Now I'm going to be dividing the hair. This is the most stressful part of this, to be honest, and I recommend using a thread rack as shown previously because that would save you a whole lot rather than just having to divide the hair for every section of hair that you have to do. So stressful, super stressful. Now I'm going to start making my hair. Now let me just say that I am not perfect. I don't have a back eye, okay? I used my phone as my back mirror, and as you can see I have a mirror in front of me, and so that's how I'm just maneuvering it. the line is not perfect. Like I said, I'm not perfect, so it's just going to go like that. And also I would recommend you having an edge control to just make it smoother and neater. It helps with cutting the lines straighter, and it just helps making your hair look sleek. Unfortunately, I do not have head control at the moment, and so I didn't use one, so my hair would look a bit tacky and somewhat rough, especially because I have natural hair and I didn't straighten it. But it's no problem, I'm not going anywhere. I'm making it myself, I'm not going anywhere in quarantine, so no problem. So moving on, you're just going to be watching me go through the same process over and over again. And if you want to watch that, then enjoy. Let me also say that I have a really dry scalp, and so no matter the amount of oil that I was placing on my hair, it still looked dry afterwards. So I feel like it's the type of scalp that I have, and it also looked dry because I didn't use edge control or any extra product. So I would recommend you using like proper oils or a proper edge control. And also I recommend that you just constantly oil your hair if you have dry scalp like me, so it doesn't look tacky and dry. Also, I would have done a better job at hiding my hair, honestly, but I honestly couldn't be bothered because it's on me. I'm not going anywhere, like I said before, and it's not that serious. But maybe I would make another video on how to hide hair, but not on my hair, because it's easier when it's not on your own head. So keep watching and enjoy. What is this face that I'm making? Ew, 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 ew. Ew. Now that we are done with the hair, it's time to trim. Now guys, trimming is so important. I'm telling you, like, I do not always trim for the people that I make, but like whenever I trim, I see the clear difference. Like, it just makes it so smooth and clean. Right here, my friend is just helping me trim because it's so long and stressful. And now I'm done trimming and it's time for hot water. As you can see, I laid my edges because just because this process was a lot for me. It's not the first time, but filming it and doing it at the same time, it's just so stressful. And I should have put the towel behind me or around my shoulders, but I didn't, and it cost me a lot. It did cost me. As you can see, the ends are wrinkly, and so whenever you see that, you just have to put it in hot water one more time and it just smoothens out. Now for the other side, repeat the same process, and that's that about that. Now for this process, I'm taking hot water and pressing it on my front hair so it relaxes and reduces pain. Oof, I was going through a lot. This is the finished look. Unfortunately, my quality is not the best, so it's not making you view it in the best way possible, but yeah, you still get the gist. I hope you like it. I know it's not perfect, especially the beginnings, but I don't know. Yo, this is the effect of trimming, guys. Look how smooth it looks. Trimming and hot water. She's so sweet. Now we have come to the end of the video. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and do not forget to comment also. This is my symbol for commenting. See you guys in my next video. Bye.